Happy New Year! How is 2026 taking you so far? Welcome to today's video. My name is Winnie, a counseling psychologist with specialty in child and adolescent mental health. And today, I want us to discuss what New Year means to children and adolescents. As adults, it is the time that we are setting up goals, all resolutions, all intention for 2026. They may range from financial goals, health goals, life goals, career goals, all these. But do children experience adjustment in the beginning of the year? And how does they cope with it? Is it difficult or is it easy for them? Many are the times that we think that New Year is just a new season for them, or they may not even notice that it is happening. However, it does affect them. And this is how it affects them. Number one, they may be experiencing a new school. For example, the children who are in kindergarten are now going to go to the primary section, and so they will need a little bit of adjustment, unlike how they were in kindergarten. Those children, there are some children who are joining school for the first time in January. There are children who are going to, if on our Kenyan curriculum, most of the children are going to a new grade. We even have the adolescents who are going to senior school from junior school. So it is a new whole experience for them. And it is also a season as a family. We sometimes have change of the caregivers, all the domestic managers or house managers who support many parents or caregiving in the houses. So we may have new people coming into our children's life, and this may bring about a lot of anxiety, a lot of unsettlement. So they may get meltdowns because they are feeling overwhelmed. There may be a lot of changes maybe in the schedule, which will affect them. As we keep on saying that children thrive in consistency, they thrive in a familiar environment. So if there are things, routines which are consistent, they thrive in that. So wherever we have a different schedule, now we are changing the routines. Might be the child is expected to be waking up early because of the grade they are in, or maybe they went to a new school which might be a little far from home, and so there might be a little bit of adjustment. It may affect them, and as a result, there may even be some behavioral change. You may realize that there is change in appetite for your children, there's change in sleeping patterns. All this comes as they try to settle in with the new things that are happening and that come about with the new year. It may also be a season where might be the parents are starting something new which will affect the children. For example, might be a parent is starting a new job, so they might be away for a while, or a new business which might be taking a little bit of more time for them, and hence affecting the children. And most of the times we do not think that these are things that will affect our children. Even a simple thing as starting a gym. So for example, if you are having a morning routine with your child and now you have to go for gym in the morning, that means it will affect the routine that the child was familiar with. All you're doing the gym in the evening, and again it will affect the routine the child was used to. So one thing as a parent, to help your child adjust well without affecting their emotional and psychological well-being, ensure that you communicate with them. Let them know the adjustments that are coming about with the start of the year. Might be there is some things that are going to change, some routines which are going to change. Communicate that to them. Aid appropriate communication. For example, you can tell your child that from tomorrow you'll be expected to wake up early, but I would recommend maybe you start a week earlier. So from next week, you'll be waking at 6 a.m. unlike previously when you were waking at 7 a.m. So the child will start preparing psychologically that there is some adjustment that is forthcoming. Number two, allow your children to communicate their feelings and listen actively. Do not get worked up. Let them communicate how the adjustment are affecting them. Let them communicate their emotions, the feelings that are surrounding the different adjustments that are happening. Validate the feelings and help them settle in properly. Let them feel heard. And number 3, support them accordingly. For example, if they request, if it is your routine which have changed and they are getting anxious about now not having you for breakfast, if that is what used to happen previously, you can start by maybe once a week, be there for the breakfast. So support them accordingly as they adjust to the new schedule. If it is a new school where they are experiencing new teachers, new students, support them. Let them talk to you about their day. If they feel frustrated that might be the teacher doesn't understand them like their previous teacher, assure them that if they are going to understand them with time, assure them that with clear communication, with them voicing their feelings or the challenges they might be facing, people will be able to support them. I hope you have learned one or two things, and feel free to share to other parents so that we may all support our children and bring up emotionally and psychologically healthy children. And as we always say, feel free to subscribe, share, and like. Keep leading with love and growing them in grace. Till next time, bye.